What's good in the hood, folks? It's Atlanta on Smash, giving you educational information on Bitcoin, baseball, and the fate of Black America. Bitcoin is a philosophical, cryptographic commodity in mathematic form. It's probably the greatest invention of our lifetime. For the first time ever, humans have the ability to take their wealth with them anywhere in the world. Bitcoin is a game that will never end. If you ask most blockchain experts, they will tell you that when it comes to Bitcoin and the blockchain space as a whole, we are still in the first inning of the baseball game. Banks, billionaires, and broadcasts have all iterated the idea that blockchain technology is still early in its cryptographic baseball game. Bitcoin, like baseball, is an individual game built around a team concept. In baseball, 9 players take the field to stop a batter from rounding the bases after he puts the ball in play. When 3 outs are complete, each of the 9 players gets a turn to put the ball in play themselves to score runs for their team. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has a much bigger field. Thousands of individual nodes congregated on the Bitcoin network to defend legitimate transactions, while millions of Bitcoin miners simultaneously compete to solve cryptographic puzzles to get more Bitcoin. Baseball is rather slow in pace, but a game can pick up fast in any inning, especially since players utilize the home run ball. Bitcoin can also be slow in pace, but in the blink of an eye, Bitcoin can double in price virtually overnight. In a recent hearing with the House Financial Services Committee, Texas Senator Roger Williams compared business leaders in the crypto sector to Babe Ruth, arguably the greatest baseball player of all time.
Many of you are becoming the Babe Ruth in the financial services space. You're introducing a blockchain technology to the financial services industry and working to upend the tradition and the traditional way of doing business.
Whether it be Vitalik Buterin, Michael Saylor, Anthony Pompliano, Jack Dorsey, Brian Armstrong, Sam Bankman-Fried, Jack Mallers, or some other recognizable name in the crypto sector, the same amount of enthusiasm is not as prevalent within the black community.
Shut the up!
If the current leaders in blockchain technology are analogous to Babe Ruth, how long will it take until we see a Jackie Robinson take the field and show the world that black folks can make an impact in the crypto sector? Granted, news stories involving prominent black names have been sprinkled about amongst the amount of news articles that pertain to Bitcoin in the crypto sector. Sean Carter is working to make Bitcoin more accessible to the African continent. LeBron James recently announced a program that focuses on education in blockchain technology. Michael Jordan plans on getting involved in the NFT space soon. Rapper Moneyman has released a series of NFTs, and Lieutenant Colonel Allen B. West has been one of the very few black politicians to openly embrace Bitcoin as a groundbreaking technology. So while we see black figures in the blockchain sector, it seems that almost none of them are willing to speak about Bitcoin on a public platform on a regular basis. It seems like Bitcoin is the latest technology that has been deemed uncool by the social black caucus.
Shut the up!
The Baseball Hall of Fame and the American government are both centralized, which means that they can choose to enshrine whoever they want for any reason or no reason at all. The wealth gap amongst black and white Americans is in part due to the previous suppression of socioeconomic opportunities within the centralized institution that we call America. And just like in baseball, tradition within the American power structure are slow to change. But what if that change was already underway? What if the socioeconomic freedom for black men and women was as simple as having an internet connection? What if all they had to do was acquire a risk-free asset that appreciates over time? And what if only that asset could free an entire sector of the American population from the historic traumas that have plagued their memories for generations? When I'm old and my hair is gray, perhaps I'll be able to tell young kids of any social background how hard it was in my day to attain financial freedom. I'll tell them how in my day, centralization distorted the truth and suppressed the financial freedom of all Americans. And then I'll tell them how Bitcoin started to change all of that. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like my video and subscribe to the channel. You know who it is, Atlanta on Smash.